Well, it is time to put our floor in the sawdust bin. So we got it all emptied out. We put down some limestone chips, and we're getting ready to put, Eddie's getting ready to cut some of that. We're going to cut these into sleepers, and they call them sleepers because they lay down on the ground.
Yeah, sleeping.
They're going to be sleeping. So the orange line is going to be the front, and Zizi's going to lay that one right out front now, right across on them lines. And then what we're going to do is we're going to keep this doubled as far back as we can where we're going to be running with the machine. So we're going to set solid wood as back as far as we can go, and then when we get back in here we'll probably run them about every 2 feet or so. And then we're going to choke it in with some of that fines, and that way the wood will be, I understand you're going to be in contact with actual gravel, but at least it'll drain. And we got years out of that last floor.
Yes.
And there's the other floor that we just had runners in, and that wood really is not rotted.
No,
for how long it stayed there. And that was the ugly logs you've seen us cutting into the actual deck floors. That was the Friday video. So we're going to continue cutting these down to 12 footers. We're going to get them laid in there. We're going to start choking it with gravel. So we'll keep you updated as we're going here. Just a little progress video for you. Well, we're back, and with the magic of time lapse, we basically got these choked in. This way the boards have complete support underneath, and this is probably about 100 times better than what we had. 200 times. So our next step is we're going to start bringing them boards up. We don't have enough cut to get this done today, but I think we're going to start from this wall, work over, and if we have to fire the mill back up before we got enough boards cut, at least the sawdust usually falls down directly below that chute. So all we'd have to do is just put a tarp over top of this until we get a couple boards cut, which I think will be in good shape. So with no further ado, let's move the camera out. It started to rain on us, of course, so I'm going to get the camera set up out here and take everybody along for some board installation. I think that's a good view. There's Z. I'll give you a hand. He's an aminal. Tell you what, let's get a 2-inch against the, well, he never runs a cutting edge this close, so maybe this is a good place to put a little thinner one. And that'll be fine. So I guess we can either start putting them down with the screws.
I think maybe we better put some more down so you have a place to stand, because we're messing up the gravel.
Yeah, let's do that.
I can see it.
You can see it.
Has happened in my past.
I think that front board might have to come up just a hair too.
Or that one needs flipped over. Or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad. As John Clark frickin' Jeep would say, sticky wood. And boy, is this sticky. I'll pull this out flush here. Okay. And we're gonna start fastening them down, I guess.
Yeah, you got a little bit.
Let me put that right bit on here.
I did. I got you adjusted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got one here too.
Oh, I pulled that one out of it.
Oh, they gave you a new one?
I found it.
Oh.
The cellophane baggie.
How about that? And we're using some 3.5 inch non-coated. And this thing will be locked together so it becomes one piece. The last floor we didn't have nothing screwed down, it just sat there. Well, this is like watching grass grow, so we're going to put it into high gear here. Well, we got used up everything we cut, and look, Zizi's dancing. It's a nice dance floor.
That's all I got. Sorry.
Yeah. So we're gonna do. We have to do some repairs on the deflector box, and the way this works, we got sawdust coming in here at Mach 5, and it hits this little deflector here, and it bounces off of this OSB, and then it loses all of its air and it drops. The sawdust just literally drops down to the ground. And until we get the rest of the boards cut, and I think this is going to be perfect. This will last for years, believe it or not, sitting in sawdust. And I think the gravel's a good idea. It takes up, there's no voids underneath of it. And you know, we have wood here, so it don't take too long to, if this goes bad over 5 years or whatever, we cut it out of here and we start over. That's all. It's not the end of the world. But I think we're going to do is we're going to put the sawdust bin doors for now. We're going to lean up against this box after we repair it, and then that way the sawdust will stay over there until we get the rest of the boards cut, so we can get back into production. And as we cut boards, we only got like 5 foot 4 inches to go.
Yes.
And this one was a little bit short, but it don't really matter because the bucket really, we don't really ride back here too often, and it won't fall down in on one space. So, and now we're going to put some battens. The boards actually shrunk so much over the years, so we're going to put some battens on the outside of the building and seal it up a little bit better. It makes quite the mess here. So, but anyhow, we're going to try to do more of these short videos of just little projects going on at the mill. And
this wasn't a little project.
Yeah, this got a little bit bigger. And we got some more work to do out front there where the entrance comes in. It was just full of sawdust and mud, and the loader couldn't run on it straight, so we're gonna maybe put some might put some modified gravel in there and get that packed in real hard. We got some blacktop millings delivered today, and when the sun sees that and you pack it down,
tighten up,
it'll turn back into blacktop over time. So hey, do me a favor, if you like this kind of video, and they're going to be kind of short, just things going on around the mill, give it the thumbs up and leave me a comment. Did you like this? And I think we're on the right track here. So we'll catch you on the next one when we're solving something. All right, bye-bye.